I also had a case where a individual, some adults adopted a relative, so they became an adopted father, adopted mother, and at the end of the day, the adopted parents actually um, killed their kid, killed their adopted child. They beat her, okay, and but she was not considered missing for 18 months, and there was an issue with the state. No body, there's no murder, none of that stuff. So if the kid's missing, I call the kid like 13 or 14 years old. It was national news. If the kid is missing, what can we do about this stuff? Because it's a state issue when it comes to these violent crimes type stuff. But
Hmm.
they don't know where the child's at. So there's a big manhunt for the child. No one finds the child, and then ultimately at the end of the day, the child was found that was deceased and buried by the adopted parents per se. But that being said, there was a process, and we use forensic accounting, especially tax fraud, to prove the case against the adopted parents. And I'll give you an example. So for 18 months, this child has been missing, right? But for 18 months, the parents are getting still the federal aid, the food
Hmm.
stamps. The state was actually paying the adopted parents money because his child happened to be having special needs. All
Yeah.
right. So it's like a cash cow. And they're also using the child as a dependent on a return type stuff. So this is all what's going on. So what we did is that we ultimately, so one of my, I think the highlight of my career was using forensic accounting to prove that they were using the identity of this person who's not there for 18 months in order to gain financial benefit.